Well, praise the Lord, everybody. It is Thursday night, and we're back. We're back again tonight. Another night of information that we want to make sure we give to our international delegates that are coming with us to our international destination. And we're just excited about it. So we need you to do us a favor and come on in. Listen, I heard the old saying that you don't have to be long to be strong. And so tonight is one of those nights. It's one of those, if you sing, don't testify. If you testify, please don't sing. And remember your brothers and your sisters. All right. Let's come on in. Let's come on in, and we'll get some information out to you this evening, and we will hasten as we are headed toward another beautiful evening and a weekend. All right. So God bless all of you. Do us a favor as you come in. Make sure you represent your council, and do me a favor and represent your pastor. Represent your pastor and represent your council as you are coming in. All right. And we will make sure that we get the proper information out to you. A lot going on in our organization. We have a conference coming up, and then all of our roads are leading to Toronto, Canada. That's primarily what this call is about tonight. Of course, we will announce everything that we're doing, but we are excited. All right, we are excited. So thank you all for coming. Tri-State, God bless you. I need us to come on in. God bless you, Sister Stacy King. I see Tri-State in the house. God bless you, Curtis. From Bishop Spinks, God bless you. Tri-State Council, I see you. Pastor, God bless you. Pastor Nelson, God bless you. Uganda, welcome. I need you all to come on in. And let me see if I can join the chat tonight. Can I join the chat tonight? Let me see if I can join the chat tonight. We're going to join as Aaron Porter. Let's continue so I can join the chat tonight. All right. All right, see if I got access. All right, so continue to come on in. Continue to come on in. There we go. Let me see if I got y'all there. All right, I'm in the chat tonight. I'm in the chat tonight as well. So welcome, you guys. Welcome. God bless you. Great Lakes, I see you. Not yet. All right. Come on in. God bless you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know y'all probably get tired of seeing me on this thing. Listen, we're so committed. We're so committed to you having a seamless experience in Toronto. We're so committed to it that we're taking our time. You hear my voice. It's been doing a lot of work lately. And I have a whole lot of work coming up ministry-wise. But we're committed to you having a great experience. So we're here for you tonight. All right. So thank you all for coming in. Let me go back and do my council shout out. God bless you. See Sawyer, Tri-State. Michael Nielsen, Loretta, God bless you. Great Lakes. Melvina, Tri-State, I see you. God bless you. Cecilia, Mwamba. I think I got that right. Tri-State. Pastor Holly's church. Pastor Holly going to be speaking at the conference coming up. All right. God bless you. God bless you, my sister Loretta McEwen. God bless you. God bless you. Restoration Church. Oh, you're from Ohio. I got Restoration Church. Yes. Tri-State in the house tonight. You know what? See, when stuff like this happened, I can tell y'all what happened, right? Bishop Ford done got in there and said, hey, I need y'all to represent me tonight. I need y'all to show up, right? He done sent a note to all his saints and his saints. So listen, I ain't mad at him, right? Because one thing Bishop Ford can do is garner support, right? I must say, Tri-State shows up strong when he and Bishop Chapman puts out the word. So thank you all tonight. Phil Cooper, Indiana State, God bless you. Delphine, California, God bless you. Michelle Henderson, my sister from what part of Ohio? Cincinnati. Tri-State, Mary's in the house. Brandon Travis, thank you, Mr. President, for showing up tonight. I know you're busy. You're pulling double duty. So God bless you tonight. Thank you for joining us, Mr. President. I see you. Tiana, I see Bishop Gould, Ambassador from Upper Midwest District Council. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Pam. God bless you, Detroit. God bless you, Great Lakes. God bless you, Stacy King. God bless you, Glorstein. God bless you. God, who else we got in here? Elder Field, God bless you. ESSC in the house. Michael Nelson, Southwestern District Council, and Uganda. Got you. Got you. Love you, my sister. God bless you. Greater Mountain States, Bishop Ford. All right, Pearl. God bless you. Thank you all for joining. I know that's what I said, Pastor Travis. I said you pulling double duty, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing well. I'll give it a few more minutes. We need to get some people going here. So do me a favor, tag a few people. We are extremely blessed. So many things are happening. I want you all as a family to appreciate, and this is not a toot your own horn because it's not about me, but I want you to appreciate the executive team that puts in the work. Some people will never know the amount of work that goes, especially planning an international conference, will never know. The workload is added. It is probably almost doubled with all of the meetings, with everything that we have to do to make sure that your arrival, your travel, your arrival to another country is safe. It is enjoyable. So we're working hard for you, right? And so we want you to, you know what? Why don't you all take a minute and just give a shout out to the executive, to the Bishop Gates executive team. Just give a shout out to them in the chat. It's not about Aaron Porter tonight because there's far more people that's working harder than I am. But let's just give them a shout out. Our technology team, our media team. Let's give them a shout out tonight. Let's give God praise and appreciation for them. That's right. Let's tell the execs thank you. Thank you. Let's tell them. They'll see it. They'll get it. All right. They'll get it. You know, it's not, you know, I've been coining something last year and I brought it to this year. I don't just appreciate you, but I value you. I value you. Right. And we need to let people know that we value them. We don't just appreciate them, but we value them. All right. So thank you all for joining. Thank you all for putting that in the chat. Continue to salute and to thank God for them because they work extremely hard. Even these shows are manned by two people, sometimes two or three people. So there's always somebody behind the scene. Our media teams, Tiffany and Deacon Norman, are always doing a fantastic job making sure that you have the information that is needed to make right decisions. All right. Thank you. I like that. Thank you, Bishop Gates and team. That's right. Salute our presider and his executive team. And as you all can see tonight, I'm running solo tonight. Councils are going on. People are traveling. So they made me the solo artist tonight. So I'm the featured artist tonight. That's why I got on my featured artist glasses, because I'm the featured artist tonight. All right. But we're glad to be here. I'm going to give it just another minute, and we're going to go right into the information that we have for you tonight. All right. God bless the dream. I like that, Lorette. I like that hashtag dream team. All right. I like that. Charles Franco, God bless you all the way from the nation of Haiti. God bless you, sir. Welcome, executive team. Thank you all. Continue. That's right. Celebrate and value them. God bless them and value them and let them know how much you appreciate all of their sacrifice and their labor of love. All right, we got one more minute. Do us a favor. Tag a few people. We will not be long tonight. So go ahead, tag a few people and get them in here. And as we get this information, and my technology team behind the scene is doing a lot of requests that I'm not going to make tonight. All right, California's in the house. Praise the PCAFI family, my Keisha, our dear sister. God bless you. We welcome all of you. We welcome you. Well, listen, let's get into it tonight. Since I'm running solo, I want to make sure that you have all of the information that you're going to need. Things are happening every day. Father, bless us tonight as we go forth. I want to thank God for all of my ambassadors. Listen, let me say this. If you are a pastor or a pastor's wife, whatever, if you're connected to leadership and there is no ambassador at your church, I want to challenge you to select an ambassador, or you become the ambassador, right? The ambassador meets with our executive team once a month, and we are giving them the information first. All right. And we did that to sort of lighten the load of the senior pastor. We know a lot of times the senior pastor is so encumbered with so many things that they don't have time to retain and to shift things out. So we decided, a brilliant idea by our convention manager, to create an ambassador. And what the ambassador have the right to do that many others don't, they have access to our pastor's call, unless it's a pastor's only call, unless the presider just have some pertinent things to discuss with pastors, then the ambassadors will not join that call. But the ambassadors are invited to our pastor's call, and they're invited to so many other things. And we make sure that the ambassador is informed so that you, the people, can be informed. God bless you, Bishop McEwen. God bless you, sir. Welcome. All of you that are joining, God bless you. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you all tonight. Julius Bates, God bless you all. And so if you are not an ambassador, if your church or your council does not have an ambassador, we want you to consider becoming an ambassador. I don't know if Deacon Heath or Sister Tiffany can put that in the chat tonight, the ambassador link. Can you put it in the main chat, Sister Tiffany? Is that possible that you all can put it in the comments so that the people can see it? Thank you. All right. So listen, if you're not an ambassador, if your church doesn't have an ambassador, all right, trust me, when we get ready to secure our second hotel, guess who's going to get the information first? The ambassadors are going to get the information first. So if you're an ambassador, thank you. If you're not an ambassador, or if your ministry does not have an ambassador, make sure you hit that link, register to become an ambassador. Here's all that we ask of you. All right. Here's all that we ask. We typically meet once a month on Sunday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. All we ask is, if you're going to sign up to be an ambassador, that you come to the meeting, that you come to the ambassador meeting to get the information firsthand. You will be the legs, the extension of the executive team, which is also an extension of our presiding bishop. So make sure that if you're willing to do it, we ask that that person have some type of influence within the church, and that when they speak, people tend to move. All right. So that's someone that the pastor empowers to have a voice. All right. So if you're able to do that, if you're able to handle that role, you desire to be that, talk with your pastor and see if your pastor is willing to allow you to become the ambassador that we need. All right. And so a few things that we want to hit. I'm not the passport person, but I'll give a passport reminder. And what we need to do is make sure that your passports are, number one, up to date, which means up to date means that your passport cannot expire within 6 months of your arrival. All right. So if you're going and you say, well, my passport is good, it doesn't end until December. Guess what? Your passport is not valid for this trip. All right. So make sure your passport is valid. I'm not going to get into the trenches with passport because our resident expert is not here tonight. But what I want to challenge you to do is make sure you are processing your passport. Everybody put that in the chat for me. You know, matter of fact, those that have your passport, can you throw in the chat and say, I got my passport? How about that? How about those that have a passport can put in the chat and let it be known, I got my passport, all right? I had to renew mine a few years ago, and, you know, we're doing a lot of travel, even in ministry and such, and then even vacation, so I had to do it. So thank you. That's good. Yeah. How do we get a visa? Sister Gloria, where are you calling me from, Gloria? Bless you. Passport, you're doing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got my passport. Thank you. All right. Tiana, I got my passport. I like it. Mary say I got my passport. Only 3 of y'all have passports? Come on. All right. Pearl, that's it. I got my passport. Deacon Heath, I got my passport. Thank you. All right. Listen, keep testifying. And listen, trust me. Trust me when I say this. There's some people in your circle that is still waiting, that do not have their passport. All right. I want to challenge you to challenge them. Go and get your passport. It's typically sometime a 2 or 3 month process. Sometimes you can expedite it, costs a little bit more money. There's places like Chicago or Detroit, you can rush it. I think it's like an overnight process, very, very quickly. But all that stuff costs extra money. All right. Yes, I should have known Dornette has her passport. All right. So make sure that you are passport up, that you're set with your passport. Thank you all for letting it be known. And make sure you're doing your part. Find out what the requirements is for your children, for your grandchildren, if you're driving, all right, if you're flying, all right, all that information, we'll bring that back at a later date when our resident expert comes on. We need more room, Sister Daniels. We know we need more room. That is not what we told you to say. We told you to testify and say, I have my passport. So the question is, do you have your passport since you want to be disobedient? First Lady Daniels, in Jesus' name. All right. Testify about that I have my passport. That's what we want to hear. All right. That's my sister. All right. Love her. All right. So listen, next, we are finalizing our excursions. All right. Here's where we are. We had a final email today. By tomorrow, we would have secured our excursions. Now, here's what, thank you all. I see my family. Thank you all for jumping in. All right. Here's what's going to happen. The young people are doing their thing on Monday. We'll get that information from Pastor Sears. They're going to have their own buses. God bless you, Bishop. They're going to have their own buses. They're going to have their own thing going on Monday, as they do every year at Convocation. All right. But on Tuesday morning, thank you, Loretta. You got it, but you don't need it for this trip. All right. But Tuesday morning, let me say PTI 28, which means all preachers. And if you missed the session last night, you missed a dynamic session. I pray that you're registered. Let me give a shout out to all of the preachers that have been registered. We are well over 100. We are doing extremely well for our registration for PTI 28 at League Conference. Thank you. All right. But PTI 28 at Grove Conference is going to be Tuesday and Wednesday, July 29th and July 30th. That'll be from 8 a.m. to 4 the first day, from about 8 a.m. to 2 on the second day, 2 or 3 o'clock, something like that on Wednesday. All right. So all preachers, our expectation is that you will allow the pour to continue. All right. The pour from PTI 28, that tremendous Grant Bishop Gates is bringing in some of the top of the line ministry within the country. Bishop S.Y. Younger, Dr. Sandra Riley, Bishop Marvin Sapp, our own presiding Bishop Emeritus, Bishop J.E. Moore, will all be a part of that 2-day session at Growth Conference 2025 in Toronto, Canada. All right, that's going on. But for everyone else that would not be a part of the PTI 28, and for those that would like to go on the excursions, the excursion on Tuesday is going to be a chartered bus to Niagara Falls. Listen to me tell you again, a chartered coach bus will be going to Niagara Falls. It's going to be leaving about 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning. We're arriving back at the hotel between 3:30 and 4 p.m. that afternoon. You will be gone the day to Toronto, to Niagara Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. If you've never been, you're missing a treat. I think I've been there twice. All right. But if you have never been, you want to experience that opportunity will be posted perfectly by next week. The excursion opportunity will be posted for you to everybody say pre-purchase. Can you throw it in the chat for me? Pre-purchase that excursion. You're going to pre-purchase your excursions, and you're going to say, me and my family that are not preachers, all right, we want to go, all right? And so you'll be able to go on the excursion on Tuesday, enjoy it. You'll have lunch on your own there. Thank you, Sherry. You have to pre-purchase this. Once the seats are gone, the seats are gone. Thank you. All right. But you will pre-purchase this, and that group will go. They'll be there all day. They have the tours there. You will have your own private tour guide on the bus. If you want a tour guide there, you can have access to that there. Many things you can choose to do while you're at the facility. That will be on you. Several things that they have, but you will be having lunch. Thank you all, pre-purchase. You'll have lunch there at Niagara Falls as well, and then you'll come back Be back by like 4 o'clock. And then evening service is going to be that Tuesday night. Bishop S.Y. Younger will be preaching on Tuesday night. Wednesday, preachers, once again, you're going to be in session for the PTI 28, but then there's going to be an in-city tour bus, all right? They call it a tour bus. Some call it like a party bus. What we're scheduling right now, based upon our numbers, what we're scheduling is a 2-tiered bus. It is a 80-seater, all right? If you've ever been on those before, they're pretty fun. You'll really enjoy it. And it will take you throughout excursions within Toronto, all right? They're going to go, they'll leave about 9 a.m., between 8 and 9 a.m. that Wednesday morning, back at the hotel about 3 p.m. after having lunch. Make sure you get your own breakfast. They'll tour some historical sites, and then they'll have lunch. Sister Loretta, make sure I'm saying this right, at the Lawrence Market, I believe it is. It is the Lawrence Market. Here's a wonderful place to have lunch, and that's where they're going to take you to have lunch. You'll fellowship with the saints, enjoy, then you'll come back and you'll prepare for our final service of the evening, which oftentimes is our service of elevation, our service of preachers being installed and bishops and whatever Bishop Gates wants to do. That'll happen Wednesday evening. And then Bishop Dr. Marvin Sapp will be closing us out on Wednesday, right? That's what's happening with the excursions. Just a heads up, we're also working on something on Thursday. Thank you, Sister Loretta. We're working on something on Thursday evening for everybody that comes in early. We've never done this before, but hey, it's Toronto, all right? So we're working on this. We're looking to have a fellowship gathering, all right? It may be an all-white party. Who knows, right? We'll let you know. But for everyone that comes in early, we're going to have a special fellowship right there in the hotel. We're working out those details. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a time of fellowship, breaking bread. Typically, when you get in, everybody's scattered. That night, we want to gather. All right, we're going to gather, break bread, fellowship, embrace one another. Some of us, we haven't seen it over a year. All right, so we want to make sure that we're doing that. All right, yeah. So if we decide to make it an all-white party, we'll give you a heads up, and we'll come in our all-white, and we will. So I like that, Loretta. You on it tonight? All right, you on it. God bless. All right, so be on the listen out for that. Be on the listen out for that. We're still working out those details with our facility, and once we can lock that in, you're going to be notified. And there's so many other things that we're doing with you in mind. So trust me, you want to make sure that you're in place and that you're ready to participate in everything that we have to offer. Let me announce we're also finalized on our parking. All right, do me this favor. Everybody put in the chat, pre-purchase parking. I'm going to wait until you do this one, all right? Because I got a great announcement. You have to pre-purchase parking, all right? So I'm going to wait. I need some saints to throw that in the chat. Pre-purchase parking. Pre-purchase park. If you're driving, if you're renting a vehicle, you're going to want to hear this announcement. Thank you, Stacy. I need some more saints. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I need some pre-purchase parking, right? Or just put PPP. If that's easier for you, put PPP, all right? Pre-purchase parking is what we're going to have. Now listen, here's what we have been blessed to work out. I know you all have been hearing the horror stories about parking. I get it. We have been working behind the scenes for at least since November. And we've been working with the parking authority in Toronto, all right? The hotel only have a certain amount of parking spaces. That is true. And that is for valet, all right? But what we've been able to work out is parking through the parking authority of Toronto right across the street. Here's the blessed part. Elder Bryant called me a few weeks ago and said, Elder Porter, what do we doing about parking? Because the saints are having their own connuption. They are crying because parking, I heard parking is $70 a day. And I couldn't do nothing but say, Lord, I thank you for the deal we worked out for the people of the PCAFI, all right? Because that parking did not allow you in and out privileges. Hear me closely. And parking was $4.50 every half an hour with no in and out parking. All right. Thank you, Loretta. They were going to attempt to rape the people of God, but we've been working behind the scenes. And here's the deal that we have worked out. All right. So instead of $70 a day to park, instead of parking $4.50 every half an hour, here's what we've been blessed to do. All right. Parking is going to be in a block. So if you're coming in, and trust me, you're going to want to pre-purchase parking from us because you don't want to deal with them. All right. Parking, if you're going to park with us, parking is going to be a parking pass, but we're only selling a week pass. Why? Because technology there did not allow us to break it up. So we cannot break it up. All right. Yes. Thank you. So parking right now, again, it's not the $70 a day. And it's in and out privileges. But what we've been able to do is work out a deal to where you're going to pay to park you're going to get a parking pass. Now, whether you come Thursday or you come in, if you come in early, you're going to pay the same price. If you come in Sunday with a car, you're going to pay the same price, but it's going to be in your favor. All right. So the parking passes are going to be for a block of days. All right. And we've been blessed to get the parking passes. Everybody put this in the chat for $25 a day with in and out privileges. See, y'all ain't happy enough. Y'all ain't happy enough. I need the saints that's driving to get happy enough that we got you a block of parking. You ain't paying $70 a day with no in and out privileges. You're not paying $4.50 every half an hour. All right. You're going to be paying $25 a day, $25 a day for your parking. Once again, it's going to be so that you're able to purchase. You're going to pre-purchase. We're going to have this up on the site starting next week. You're going to have a pre-purchase opportunity, and everybody that's parking, you have to pre-purchase. Let me say this though. Parking spaces are limited. All right. Now I say that because some of y'all thought we were joking when we said that about hotels, and you didn't get your hotel. And now you've been on the waiting list crying to Bishop Ford, sending us emails. I got emails several today. All right. Because you didn't take advantage of the opportunity. So here's what I'm telling you. When you see the parking passes go on sale, you must pre-purchase. When we run out, we run out. All right. And so I need to challenge you. I'm telling you now. Don't say you have not heard it. You're going to hear it from me. You'll hear it a few more times. And when they go on sale, I challenge you to purchase. Let me also say to those that are getting ready, I'm going to give you some good news from Bishop Ford. Matter of fact, I can tell you now, because he's almost done with working out the deal for the other hotel. All right. He's almost done working out the deal with the other hotel. But that means you may have to park there. Now, it's up to you. I think it's not too far from where we currently are. But if you want to be parking in this facility, you're also going to need one of these passes. I say this again. When they go on sale next week, do not hesitate and do not wait. All right. $25 a day. You have to buy it in a block of time, but that will have you in and out privileges for the duration of your stay. And we're asking everybody, hear me closely, at the end of your stay, they're setting up a system where you can drop the card off. We definitely want those cars back. I don't know the approximate number of parking spots. I just know, to my dear sister Cheryl, don't do it like you did the hotel. I'm calling my sister out because she's been calling me. Tell my brother, give me a hotel. I said, sis, I can't listen. All right. So to my dear twin sister, just know that when it goes up on sale, get it. All right. Get the parking passes because we do not have many and they will go fast. All right. So that is a second update about the excursion. So let's talk about the hotel. What we're blessed to have, I'm giving y'all some behind the scenes things. All right. We have in the main hotel, there's well over 800 room nights. This is going to be one of the largest conventions that we've experienced. That's what I got to get you all to see. All right. Uh, I got, I have to get you all to understand this. Sold out. All right. And then there's an additional 200 plus people on the waiting list for the next hotel. We're going to be easily at 1,000, 1,100 room of hotel rooms in Canada. We're taking over Toronto, Canada. All right. So I got the update today that Bishop Ford is just about done. I do not have final numbers right now, but I think you're going to be ecstatic and excited. So we're just about done, ready to secure the other hotel. I can tell you it is a Marriott property. I can tell you that. Outside of that, I do not know many more details with that. So make sure that as you get emails, you're going to see emails coming. Once that is secure, all 200 plus people that are on the waiting list, you'll be notified, and you'll have all the information that you need to make your, to finalize your block of rooms and such like. When you get, let me say this, when you get that email telling you your room is available, please don't hesitate. Because there's going to be somebody else. All right. Please don't hesitate. Make sure you're doing your part to be a part of what God is getting ready to do. All right. Let me make this quick announcement, and then I'm going to pause and take a few questions. I can't take many, but I'll try to take a few to see if I can answer just a few tonight. All right. For all those that desire to be ambassadors, if you desire to be an ambassador, that next meeting is going to be Sunday, February the 23rd. Sunday, February the 23rd. We spoke about being an ambassador for your church or an ambassador for your council. Get with your pastor. If there's no ambassador in your church, they get the information first. When the hotel is secured, we're going to the ambassadors first. That's who's going to get the information first. We're going to let them know, and then we'll get the information out to the parent body. All right. So make sure you're doing your part to be a part. If you're not an ambassador, if you desire to be an ambassador, get with your pastor. Let them know that you desire to be an ambassador to represent your church. All right. I think that's the information. Tiffany, am I missing any pertinent thing before I try to take a few questions? Am I missing anything pertinent? You can let me know. You can let me know, and we will get it. All right. Thank you. Sunday, February 23rd is our ambassadors meeting. All right. Let me see if I can field a few questions. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let me let you all know about, we have preferred airlines. All right. So for the PCAFI family, again, this is a lot of work that we've done behind the scenes. All right. We've got discounts on airlines. All right. Air Canada is the preferred airline. Air Canada is the preferred airline. All right. Then we're also working with Delta Airlines. We're working with United Airlines, WestJet Airlines, and then the best one of all, Porter Airlines. All right. Porter Airlines. Yes, we have an airline, and we will be bringing saints into Canada. All right. Yes, it bears our name. All right. Now, you are able to get up to 10% discount for PCAFI. Codes are on the Growth Conference website. So if you need a code to get the discount, you have to go to the Growth Conference website. Now, listen, I didn't say go to the PCI, to the main website. You need to go to the conference growth website. All right. Go to the Growth website, and there you are able to retrieve your discounts for flights, whether it be on Air Canada, Delta, United, WestJet, and or Porter Airlines. All right. For all that would ask, I was just asked about, yes. So you can let them know that there are discounts available on the Growth. Sister Deacon, can you post the Growth Conference website? The Growth Conference. Can you post that one? And I'm sure that one is also linked to our main website. I'm sure it's linked. But they're going to post the Growth Conference website. Thank you, Bishop Ford. All right, Bishop Ford, thank you, sir. As he just posted, how far is the Marriott from? I'm hearing it's 3 to 5 minutes. Don't quote me on that just yet, Sister Sherry. But I'm hearing that it's not very far. It's not very far. If Bishop Ford desires to get more information in the chat, he may do so. All right. Shuttle bus. Elder, will there be a shuttle bus to the second hotel? We are working on that, Sister Donna Edwards. We are working on that. We're going to be meeting with a few different things, and we're trying to get some options available. But we're working on shuttles within the city of Toronto. We're going to be working on perhaps shuttles to the stores, shuttles from the other hotel. And this will, again, all be at a cost. Nothing, unfortunately, is going to be free. But we're working on the logistics of it so that all you have to do is do your part. And we also have a discount for the rail system, which is the train. All right. So I'm not sure if that's full of the inner city or that's from the airport to the Union Station. All right. I'm not sure on that, but we're working on that, and we'll bring more details out concerning that. Is there any other questions that I can try to field? Again, all that information is on the website. So if you go, as you see, they just posted the Growth Conference website. Go ahead and go to that and pull it up. All right, go ahead and pull it up, and you'll get that information. Let me see if I answered that question. Thank you. Yeah, Pastor Brother Phil said they're gonna get parking passes ASAP. Please do, please do. If you wait, you're gonna miss it. When your hotel come, get it. All right, get the parking pass, Pastor. Okay, all right, all right. Let me see if there are any more questions. Are the airlines? Are all the airlines on the site? Yes. Go to the site that was just posted. Oh, that's that Tatiana. That's that singing sister. God bless you. Go to the site that was just posted and click it, and the information shall be there. Parking passes are not there just yet. The excursions, we'll try to have that posted by next week, where you can do all of your pre-purchasing. All right, we can do all of your is there a link for those interested in serving? Yes, thank you, Sister Loretta McEwen. For all of those that desire to be kingdom workers, they may not have that tonight, but kingdom workers, we are coming to you. If you give us about another week, matter of fact, we're going to ask for kingdom workers at Lead Conference, and then kingdom workers at Growth Conference. Be ready to work. Kingdom workers, you know, our staff, we're going to ask you to work. We're not going to take up your whole conference. We typically ask you to commit a day to us, a solid day where we have good numbers. We don't have to work you excessively. So Loretta, you're in Toronto, so you're not a delegate. Like, you're at home, so you're gonna probably be working. Matter of fact, you can get your saints to sign it. We're gonna need them. All right, tell Bishop Gail the same thing. We need them saints for Toronto to be ready to kick in and show us that Toronto hospitality. All right, that's what we need. All right, so please be minded that as you're booking your flights, the main airport is Toronto Pearson. That is the main airport. Most people will fly into Toronto Pearson as the main airport, and then they have a secondary airport. Billy Bishop, Toronto is a city airport. It's a little bit smaller, but your main airport is going to be Toronto Pearson Airport, and then the smaller airport is the Billy Bishop Airport. All right, so that information is always needed. Let me see, is there? Yes. So Sister McEwen, we're going to make sure we're going to be posting that next week. We're going to have we're going to have another Facebook Live on next Thursday. All right, and we're sort of having them back to back because we got a lot of information to get out. And by next Thursday, the forms will be ready, Sister Loretta, to have all of your members from your church sign up. In Jesus' name, you're welcome. All right, thank you. And matter of fact, like I said, get that out to Bishop Gail for me too. That we're going to have great expectation that our Toronto family is going to be a part of that. All right. Soon you're going to hear from Dr. Belton. If you want to be part of the choir, all the stuff. And if you're part of that, you get to hear all of that information will be coming out soon. All right. So listen, I want to thank you for those. Let me see. More than likely, Firestarter Brown, Evangelist Brown, you're going to have to pay for parking. We will see what the parking looks like at the Marriott. That is beyond our control. But if you, you know, and it may work out to where you park one place and get a shuttle, maybe, right? So we're working on some stuff, but definitely if you want to park and have direct access to the site, parking to the site where the convention is going on, you definitely need a parking pass to be able to do that. Great question. Great question. All right. So let me see, is that parking lot good for the second hotel? That I don't know. I have to find the proximity. Again, I heard that hotel maybe 3 to 5 minutes. And so let me just say this, since Loretta can validate this, downtown Toronto is beautiful and it is extremely peaceful. It is a peaceful place, a beautiful place. When we were there working for you all, we got a chance to walk around and experience it. You'll love it. A beautiful city. So make sure, you know, if you want to get out and do some walking, it'd be the perfect place for it. You will not be disappointed. All right. So I'm being told that the second hotel is a 3 to 5 minute walk from the main hotel. So that sounds like you may be able to park in one spot and then just walk. That's what it sounds like. All right. If the second hotel, yeah, there's Bishop. He said it's a very short walking distance. So if I were you and I was at the second hotel, my parking, unless I just needed my vehicle immediately, my parking would be where I have to pay to have the site parking for the week. That's where I would be parked. As a matter of fact, it may be cheaper there anyway, because downtown parking is not cheap in Toronto. All right. All right. It's not cheap there. Will they be riders? Will there be riders available? I'm assuming you mean like shuttles. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, you mean scooters? Yes, scooter. Yes, we're working on scooters. If you give us about a week or so, we'll have scooter information. All of this stuff will be posted on our site. You'll be able to rent scooters. Let me say again, if you need a scooter, Saints. Now listen, some of y'all tried not to do it in Dallas, and you didn't, and it wasn't that you needed physically. You just need it because your feet got tired. All right. If you think you're going to get your feet tired, all right, make sure that you are preparing to purchase a scooter. All of this information will be up on our site shortly. You have opportunity to take advantage of all of this opportunity, of every opportunity as it pertains to Growth Conference. Most places are in walking distance. Thank you, Loretta. How will we know when the second hotel is open for booking? Sherry, by now you should be on the waiting list, because the information is going to go directly to those that are on the waiting list. They'll be serviced first. All right. So let me say this, and I believe you are, but just FYI to everybody else, the waiting list will get the information first. So everybody on this call, if you're not on the waiting list, go register. Don't tell me Pastor Sears don't have a passport. I know y'all joking. Y'all joking. Don't tell me Pastor Sears ain't got a passport. Not the youth president, District Elder James Sears. No, y'all joking. All right. No, ma'am. This is not spread out like Chicago. Your rooms are upstairs. The ballroom is downstairs. You come down the hotel, come down the elevators, the elevators, and then there's escalators down to the sanctuary level, and you're going to enjoy. No, it is not a lot of walking at this facility whatsoever. All right. But if you're going to walk to the mall, if you're going to go to the mall, that is something different. Listen, this is one of the most beautiful malls that I've seen. It is an incredible mall connected to the facility going through Union Station. You'll love it. A lot of eateries. We're working on food options at night after service. So many things we're working on, and it's all done with you in mind. All right. That is enough time for me. Sears don't got a oh, so it's true. The Pastor Sears, District Elder should not have a passport. Y'all got to be joking me. not the international evangelist. Lord have mercy. Y'all, oh, Pastor Sears, bless him, Lord. Lord have mercy. I don't know what the district elder gonna do. All right. All right. Listen, I appreciate you. Thank you all for being active tonight in the chat. We appreciate and value all of you. District, I think it's Seven Bishop McHugh. I don't want to demote you. I think you're up there. You're like echelon. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and tell Pastor Sears to please get his passport, or the youth president is going to be at home virtually watching the service. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to the president. All right. Forgive me, Mr. President, because we don't want you virtually watching the services. We really won't, because then you're going to be dancing by yourself. And we don't want you dancing by yourself. All right. So listen, God bless all of you. Y'all don't hear Sears. God bless you tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, ambassadors. We're looking for you on the 23rd. Look for us. Everybody plan to be back with us on next Thursday, February the 20th. By that time, we pray that we'll have everything ready for you to purchase and to move expeditiously. You're going to be purchasing parking passes. You're going to be purchasing scooters if you want one. You're going to be purchasing, what else we talk about? Excursion tickets. All right. All of that's going to be ready for you. And so we're ready to make it happen. Thank you to the McEwens for being, y'all are repping well tonight. We're getting ready to make history. This is going to be one of our largest conferences. God is doing some phenomenal things. You don't want to miss it. All right. Let me quickly just announce once again, PTI 28 at Lead Conference. Lead Conference is March the 5th through the 8th. PTI 28 is March 4th and 5th. I need all of our preachers. If you were not a part of the session last night, you missed an informative session. Preachers, hear me very closely. All of our preachers, all right? We need you to go register, all right? We need you. You are our leaders. You are our leaders for this generation and the generation to come. You carry the mantle. All right. Preachers of all spectrums. You may be the brand new preacher. You may be the seasoned evangelist. You may be pastor. You may be a preacher that's preached once or twice. It doesn't matter. You may be the bishop. It doesn't matter. This is open for all preachers, all ranks of preachers. All right. We need you to go register. We have, by faith and by the grace of God, we have exceeded what we have wanted to do. Now we're in major overflow. We're at overflow, right? But here's what I want to tell you. I've gotten calls from bishops and pastors from out of state that are not part of our Reformation. Hear me closely. That have registered, that are coming in to be a part of this. All right. That are not part of the PCAFI. All right. I have preachers in the city that are not part of the PCAFI. We have our coaching brothers and sisters. Many different reformations are coming to this session of pour. All right. This is opportunity for preachers to be poured into. We told you, who's on our agenda. The honorable founder of the Full Gospel Baptist Church, Bishop Paul Sylvester Morton, will be with us. Pastor Dwight of California from Fuller Theological Seminary will be with us. Our very own, the electrifying, the anointed Bishop Derek Reeves will be with us sharing that day. Our presiding bishop's voice will be heard, and he will be sharing in his own way in that session. You don't want to miss this opportunity of the poor. All right. So make sure you're in the seats. Make sure you register. We have dinner for you if you are registered. There is a full course meal that is prepared for you on Tuesday night. When you get in town, come on by the church from 7 to 9. It is a time of fellowship. It is our cohort gathering, and we'll be fellowshipping and breaking bread with you. And then on Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. is 8 to 9 is our continental breakfast, or to 8:55. And then at 9 o'clock sharp, Bishop Morton will be on the floor. and it's going to be an awesome time. Bishop Morton is excited to come to be with us, and we're excited to have him. We need you to do your part. If you're not registered, please go. You see the website is on the lower third. Go register even now to become a part of what God is getting ready to do. Don't miss an opportunity to have these voices of the kingdom of God pour into you and I. All right. So make sure you're present. Do what you have to do. Again, we see you as the leaders. When you take that platform you look up to, it is on purpose because we see you as leaders. All right. And we want to make sure that we're empowered so we can in turn empower people. All right. Don't miss it. It's going to be great. Churches are coming together. People are coming together. It's going to be phenomenal. You don't want to miss it. All right. Listen, until we meet next week, let me see. Somebody said something to me. You registered for that and can attend in person. Are you talking about PTI 28, Sister Loretta? I'm assuming you're talking about PTI 28. All right. We are having that discussion. We're having that discussion. It was first created to be an in-person experience. But okay. Yes, ma'am. But we're having that discussion. We will let you know. I can't give you an answer to that just yet. All right. But again, I will say it was developed to be an in-person experience, and what great numbers we have in person. But we will have that discussion, and we'll put out a final statement on that. All right. And we will definitely let you know. All right. Listen, thank you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for being a part of our session tonight. You've done great with your questions and great with your participation. We value and we appreciate you. God bless you. And until we see you again, listen, next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have our challenge. I'm looking for all of my council chairmen. Let me do a call out to the McEwens. We're going to be challenging y'all in Canada. We need to see how many folk in Canada are registered. Yes, we're putting out the challenge. I'm giving y'all ample time. I'm giving you ample time to go start to get your people registered, because you know Bishop Ford going to come and try to testify that he got the most numbers. All right. I know Canada is not Great Lakes. I know you're not going to let that happen. All right. So Bishop McEwen, Surrogate Bishop McEwen, and the McEwen family, y'all got work to do. All right. Dr. Donna, I see you. Y'all got some work to do. Listen, we love y'all to life. Be blessed. Until we see you again, have a tremendous evening. God bless you.